This video is a short instruction how to make an exploded view for placing on your multi-view drawing files. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to the eye up here, and we need to do new, and we need to choose a presentation file. Okay, we're going to wait for that to load. Takes a little bit. Presentation view is helpful when you have an assembly and you kind of want to see how all the parts fit together. You can even animate the assembly. But for our purposes, we're just going to do a simple exploded view. So first thing is we need to do create view. So up here under presentation, click on create view. And right here under file, see it says select assembly document. Now if we click the drop down, sometimes there's one already loaded in memory. But in our case, there's not. So we have to click on the folder magnifying glass icon over here to go find an assembly file that we want to make a presentation of. And for my purpose, we're just going to do a simple one. I'm going to choose my ornament assembly here, and I'm going to open that. Notice it shows. And make this really easy, I'm just going to do auto explode. Now, if you have a simple assembly, auto explode usually does a pretty good job. And I like to choose distances that are multiples of 3. So I'm going to do that. Explode one level there. Okay, we want to make sure there's a trail on, default trail for all components. Click OK. And boom, there it is. There's our presentation. There's our trail. Here's our ISO, nice little ISO view of that. And we can go ahead and save that. Okay, so we can go ahead and go to save as, just save the name. Okay, and now when we make so now we're going to make a multi-view file, and we're just going to place that presentation file right on there. Of course, for my purposes, I like sheet size A. I want to delete the ANSI large, insert ANSI A, okay, and then we want to insert base view. Now I could click here, or I could go up here and click the button under place view. Both places work. Base view, and notice that my ornament assembly, the presentation file is default. I could certainly go choose another one. There's my presentation file. See, in the preview, it's got the little trail. Okay, open. And I want to make sure to place that in isometric view. So over here, to get the isometric view, I can just choose the view cube. Click on the view cube, little isometric, or if my home view is set correctly, I just click the home view. I could get the top view, could get that view, but I want the isometric view. And I want the scale to be a little bit larger. Okay, so I can change that here by doing the drop down. I could choose 1 to 1. Oh, that's a little bit too large. Maybe I want to do 1 to 1.5. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Or I could do 1.5 to 1. Oh, that's too big. About 1 to 1. There we go. Okay, and there's my presentation file. I can move it. If I forgot to put color on it, I can right click. Notice I have to wait till my mouse has the little crosshairs, then I can right click, edit view, and I can over here change the shaded. I don't want hidden lines. Whenever I do ISO, I don't want hidden lines, and I always want my ISO shaded. Okay, so there, that's good. Make sure it's shaded. Click OK, boom, we're good. And then the other thing we need to put on here is we need to put the standard assembly all put together. Okay, and of course I want that in ISO view, and I'm going to make that the same size, 1 to 1. There, so I've got that. Next thing, I need to add my parts list. So up here on the toolbar, click on Annotate and go over to the right, over here where the balloon and the parts list are. I want to click on Parts List. Make sure that my assembly file is selected. It's .iam, so I know that's my assembly file right here, .iam. If this is not auto-selected, I can, of course, click on the folder and find it right there. Open. And I don't need to change any of these options. I just click OK. And I want to place it right up here in the upper right. And sometimes you get a message saying, do you want to enable BOM view, BOM? That's fine. Click OK. That's bill of materials view. That's what we need. Okay. Next thing, I want to take off that description column. So I am going to right click on my parts list here, or I can go over here and move my mouse till my parts list turns red and then right click and edit parts list. I want to take off that column. Okay, so I can right click on it, column chooser, highlight description, and remove. Boom, it's gone. And click apply and OK, and it's gone. Okay, I can move this around. I'm gonna put balloons on my, now I like to put my balloons on my presentation view, my exploded view, because then I can see everything. So I just click balloon, click on an edge that's a little bit sticking out. I'm gonna go diagonal, click once, go straight across and double click. Again, click on an edge, go diagonal, click once, go straight across. And notice I've got, see that little dotted line? That means it's aligned with my other balloon. If you can get that to happen, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. Just try to get them about the same. And of course, double click to place. There we go. And then I want to edit my field text. So I've got to cancel out of my balloon mode. So I'm going to press escape. And then right click on field text, edit field text. Select one of these. Whatever gets the clipboard to appear, that's fine. Click on the clipboard, go to summary. Title is hanging ornament project. Okay. Author, Mr. Keller. Of course, you'll put your full name. And then everyone will do this. Northland, for company, Northland, HSIED, period, and then whatever period number you are. Okay. Say 6. And then over here on project, I don't need to change anything. Click apply and close. Boom, everything shows up. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention, I should put everything in my title box in capitals, so I'm going to go back and edit that. I should put everything in capital letters. So, hanging ornament project. Mr. Keller, Northland, HSIDP 6. Okay, and of course, okay, there we go. Now everything's in capitals, shows up a little bit nicer that way. Okay, and that's it. I can save that, and the multi-view with the assembly and the exploded view is done. All right.